All right, glad to have you here as we tune up another big day here. My next guest ran an experiment. An experiment. Here's my question to you: would you pay more if it said "Made in the USA"? If two products were side by side and you had to pay more because of the tariffs, and you knew it was going to be painful, would you pay more? Most people say yes, but Ramon van Meer, founder of Afina, the filtered showerhead company that conducted the experiment, says, well, didn't really turn out that way. Ramon, great to have you on the program. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. I mean, everybody says they'll pay more for Made in the USA. Tell me about what you did and what you found out.
Yes, I wanted to run experiments because, just like you said, a lot of people tell or will say that they are willing to pay more if it's fully made in the United States. So I wanted to run an experiment if that's true, and if I could maybe move my totally supply chain to the United States. So made a landing page and gave the customers or the visitors of that page two options: identical shower heads, identical quality, but two options. One shower head made in Asia, and one made in the United States. The only difference was the price point. And the results were surprising, or maybe not, but uh, it was an zero shower heads sold
Zero.
for the United States. Zero,
Zero.
yes.
Not even one
Yes.
person would pay the price to say Made in the USA.
Not even one, versus almost 600. It was not a small test. This test ran for 2 weeks. Almost 600 shower heads were sold on made in Asia.
Interesting. So, your best-selling model, made in China and Vietnam, sells for 129 bucks.
Mhm.
This year the tariffs jumped 25. Now the tariffs are off on Vietnam at the moment, right? But on China they remain.
Correct.
Let me
Yes.
ask you this, Ramon.
Mhm.
Um, the tariffs, are they hurting you? Are they hurting your business, or are you able to navigate this?
At the moment, they're not hurting yet, but I have to pivot. I have to like change my supply chain and manufacturing, how it's happening right now. So it's definitely disrupting the business. Like we were forecasting for the rest of the year, everything has changed because now I have to find different solutions. Staying in China is not an option, but also moving to the United States is neither an option because people are not willing to pay for it yet, but even more importantly, the supply chain or manufacturing facilities are not there yet. I'm trying to find a middle ground, so to speak.
Right. So let me ask you, it's day 100 here for the Trump administration. Donald Trump flying to
Mhm.
Michigan to talk about what he's done in 100 days. And I think that there are a few arguments with the border security and other things. But when it comes to tariffs, it seems to be a mixed bag with folks, especially for people like yourself who source some of their product or base materials overseas. What are your thoughts?
Um, yeah, I'm personally am not opposed against tariffs. I think it could help in protecting businesses from the bad apples, and by bad apples I mean um, Chinese companies that have no offices in the United States. They don't hire local people. They don't invest in the local economy, and then just the only thing they do is they mail their products in. But majority of uh, small businesses, the United States is backbone is small businesses are people like me. Like I have 30 plus U.S. employees. I have an office. Most of my revenue and investments is done in the United States. I pay trucking companies, container rental companies, employees, warehouse staffs, and we are a little bit lucky that we have enough inventory to last, to sit this one out. But a lot of other small businesses are really hurting. they might have to close doors in the next couple weeks.
Now, what's a filtered shower head, by the way?
Yeah, good
I don't know
question.
what that means.
So,
I mean, I know you make shower heads, but it's a
yes.
filtered shower head. What does that mean?
Yes. Well, you need one, that's for sure, because our water facilities, what they do is they recycle sewage water back into tap water. So we are all basically showering in poop water, and they recycle the water by adding a lot of
Nice.
chlorine in it to kill the bacteria.
Yeah.
And chlorine and the chemicals are bad for our skin and for our hair. It makes it dry. It gives, some people will get acne, or if you already have issues with eczema, it makes it worse. So you should not drink unfiltered tap water, but you neither should shower in it. So that's what we
High
that's
levels of
what we
chlorine.
sell.
You don't want that stuff. Look, I don't want any.
Correct.
I don't live in the city, so I don't drink city water to begin with. So I'm a lucky individual. But for the folks that do,
Yes.
Afina.com, if you want to find out more, it is the best filtered shower head. He says, no question about it. Engineered clean. It says right here at Afina.com,
Yes.
AFINA.com. Sir, thank you for being here. I hope you do well. I hope you find your supply chains, and I hope you can make it in America. I do, because I think that's good for
Yes.
everybody.
Exactly. I agree. And by the way, our filtered material is actually sourced in the United
Well,
States.
there you
So
go.
even if it's manufactured outside, it's still partially, manufactured in the United States.
There you go. Ramon, fight
So
the good fight, my friend. Thank you for being here.
thank you for having me.
All right, greatly appreciate it. Ramon van Meer, Afina.com. The truth is, your shower water is dirty, he says. So clean it up and make it in America. We'll be right back.